Hi, welcome back to another show. My name is Jeetu Jason, and you are watching Impact India. Let's get started with the first news, which is Zoho founder Sridhar Vembu's comments on Delhi protest sparks backlash. He suggested they aimed to these are his words. They aimed to stop the nation's progress and create chaos. Quoting commentator S. Gurumurthy, who, for those who don't know, S. Gurumurthy is an editor of a weekly magazine in Tamil Nadu, who called aspects of the movement a fake cover for anarchists. Now, I've said this before, democracy is a form of government that does what lobbyists want really, really fast. So, this is the cycle in which democracy or people in a democracy are stuck. When the left gets into power, the right protests and takes power out of them. When the right is in power, the left protests and takes power out of them. And the only people that win in this, never-ending cycle of power shift from left to right to right to left are the lobbyists. Okay, so if you're a lobbyist, you can play both sides. You can pay, you can lobby the left and the right. So when you do that, you have a bipartisan support for your agenda, no matter what it is. Now, lobbies come in all flavors. They are sometimes exclusively left-wing lobbies like LGBTQ, anti-Hindu, the Ladakh project in Ladakh lobby, which is Sonam Wangchuk's lobby, which is they don't want industrialization or mining operations in Ladakh. So there's that lobby. Now, the Need PG protest is just the cover for all these lobbyists to get what they want. And then there are right wing lobbyists like RSS, conservative lobbies, this and that. So the only people who seem to get anything in this country are the lobbyists. The normal people, we don't get what we want. And I've said this before in my last video as well. Democracy is a form of government that does what lobbyists want really, really fast. If you're not lobbying for your government, you're unlikely to get what you want. So this is quite predictable. Now, the second news is there is an internet shutdown in central Delhi, Jantar Mantar area during protests. Now, note that there is no public suspension order. So either the government is suspending internet without a public suspension order, or they're using jammers. I don't know which one is the case right now. Maybe it is jammers, maybe it is an unofficial suspension order. Time will tell. Personally, I think they're just using jammers at this point. So my opinion on this, like I said earlier, BJP has to crack down on this like a true dictator, or lose to the LGBTQ left-wing anti-Hindu no projects in Ladakh lobbying group. And if they lose to that, they're going to get what they want, the lobbying group, which is unlikely to happen, I think. Time will tell which lobby group will win. Will the right-wing lobby group like RSS and conservatives will win, or the LGBTQ anti-Hindu no projects in Ladakh lobby group will win? But in any case, they are the ones who are going to get what they want sooner or later. Okay, the normal people are not going to get what they want. We're just going to hum along in this cycle. The power keeps shifting from left to right, right to left, and lobbies on both sides and uniparty lobbies will win. That's just my opinion. Anyway, let's move on to the third news, which is Kudankulam nuclear power plant data breach. Now, this is an important news. Sensitive files from the India's largest nuclear plant, Kudankulam, Tamil Nadu, were leaked via a third-party breach at Reliance Group contractors' data on Yoda servers. The World Leaks ransomware group. I covered this news a couple of weeks ago that the World Leaks ransomware group has breached Tata's security and leaked a bunch of information about iPhones. Now it's about a nuclear power plant. They leaked about 14.3 gigabytes of data. 858,000 files were leaked, including blueprints, flow plans, supply lists, and inspection records. So this is the second time it's happening in less than a month, I think. And they are, in my opinion, funded by some external agency that wants this data out. I'm not going to say which one because I have no idea which agency is behind this, but it's unlikely that this lobbying group is working, as a freelance group. They're probably funded by some agency, maybe CIA or Mossad or something like that. I'm not sure exactly, but time will tell. We'll come to know about this sooner or later. Anyway, that's it for today. I will see you in the next one. Until next time, bye.